Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm not gonna lie, I did not see this one coming, but Call of Duty and Infinity Ward just admitted something for the first time in, well, ever, quite frankly, and it's a nice change of pace, a very nice change of pace from the tone that we've had from Infinity Ward as a studio over the course of their previous games. Now, obviously, we've already seen a pretty significant shift in how Infinity Ward is approaching Modern Warfare 4, how Call of Duty as a whole is approaching Modern Warfare 4. I think they've been pretty good on the comms and all the marketing so far in terms of being transparent and pretty open into, engaging with the community and having conversations about things and really trying to explain why they're doing this, why they're doing that. Like, it's been a pretty big 180 from, MW2, which was them saying, hey, we're making this. Everyone's saying, but what if you did this? And they say, okay, we hear you. We're good. We've already had that flip happen, but now they took it another step. They've directly admitted some big mistakes in their previous games. So this all started because of this. Modern Warfare 2 ended up going on sale on Steam. You may recall we had a similar situation just a little bit ago with Modern Warfare 2019, that for like the Steam spring sale or whatever ended up going on sale for a few bucks, and that caused a huge MW 2019 resurgence. We had like a week where we were talking about MW 2019 multiple different days. It was getting updates, like it was a crazy little like burst of activity on the game, and that was really cool to see. Well, now it's spun around and happened for Modern Warfare 2022 as well. Obviously, though, the perception of these two games very different. Modern Warfare 2019 had a lot of critics, but it also had a lot of hype behind it. Modern Warfare 2 just had a lot of critics, right? And so it is interesting that this went on sale, and I saw this post from Charles Intelligence and I was like, wonder if we're to see any kind of resurgence on MW2, just because it was much more of a disliked game. It had a lot more loud feedback in a negative way about it. It's like we all look back and it's like, wow, this game caused a lot of damage here and there. And funny enough, yes, it has seen a resurgence. And I just refreshed this page real quick and it just hit a new record high for player counts ever on Steam this morning. It went on sale. First day peaked at 27,000 players from averaging like 1,000, 2,000 players just on Steam. Obviously a very, very niche market for this game as a whole. The console player base probably a little bit larger on this, especially if it's people going back and playing DMZ. You definitely want to be playing on console because there's so many cheating issues going on in that mode. But like even it going on sale on Steam caused a huge resurgence. Immediately jumps to 16,000 players, to 20,000, to 27,000. Not a surprise it did die off overnight, but then this morning, like I said, I hadn't even looked at this page and it boosted up to 30,000 players earlier on today, and now all the way up over 40,000. I'm curious if it peaks at this, maybe keeps rising throughout the day. It's pretty early in the morning right now still, but even Modern Warfare 2 is seeing a pretty extreme resurgence in general because of this sale, which obviously brings a lot of attention back to the Modern Warfare brand. Just like when this happened with Modern Warfare 2019, we were all sitting there going, we know Modern Warfare 4 stuff is around the corner. They've got to be doing some announcements here and there. What if they were using this as some hype to get some, attention back on Modern Warfare as a sub-franchise? Maybe they do something in MW 2019. That unfortunately didn't happen as cool as it would have been, but interesting timing again now where another Modern Warfare title goes on a major sale, and we're seeing another very big resurgence in activity on this game. So much so that Infinity Ward actually responded in a very cool way, but also one of the funniest ways to talk about your game I think I've seen from a COD studio, and it's very refreshing to see as well. So here is what Infinity Ward posted yesterday. You don't have to love the movement to love free XP. Double XP and double weapon XP are live all weekend in Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 2022, obviously. So they saw the resurgence in players because of this Steam sale, and again have turned on double XP for Modern Warfare 2. So if you're going back to play that game, if you wanted to check it out again, you could get some double XP if you're leveling things up, which is always cool, at least for this weekend. But that first line is the important one and kind of shocking one here, quite frankly. They straight up admitted the movement in Modern Warfare 2 was bad. You don't have to love the movement to love free XP. I don't think we've ever seen a dev sit here and, while they are joking, they're having fun with it, obviously, straight up just bash their game, admitting that, yeah, the complaints, the criticisms about the MW2 movement they're out there. We're very aware of them. I believe it was Doug from Modern Warzone even talked about how when he went and played the game early in LA a little bit, you know, prior to the grand reveals and everything, he mentioned that he was talking to a lot of the studio heads and they were very honest with him about how, yeah, we realized we screwed up with Modern Warfare 2 a lot. And so the fact that they've actually gone out of their way to post about this, not only just to turn on double XP, like they could have easily just said, I'm pretty sure they did it with MW 2019. They just said, hey, we see you're back on MW 19, have some double XP for the weekend. Like they could have just straight up posted double XP and double weapon XP are now live in MW 2 because the sale's going on. Like they could have just been outright with that. They decided to go out of their way, make the joke, but also I think probably win over some points with the community here saying, yeah, you don't gotta love the movement because we know we screwed up with this. So this is a completely, like I said at the start of the video, completely different tone from Infinity Ward. Old Infinity Ward, you know, even just going back to MW2, I don't think would have been talking like this, would have been posting like this. Now, part of this probably is like a shift at the studio. They have different people in different roles and they're very clearly aware of what they need to be doing to win back the player base. There's a level of recognition there and self-awareness there that what previously was going on there did not work. The style, the dynamics that they had going on in their previous title did not sit well with the community. Their approach to the community did not sit well as well. So that shift is there. Part of this also, I think you have to say, they also know there is an insane amount of pressure this year. I mean, we see everything going on with GTA 6. That's going to be, well, it's not obviously an FPS title, so it's not technically like a direct competitor. GTA 6 is a threat to every single video game in the world when it drops in November because it is that big. We've already seen the hype through the pre-orders alone and everything. Equally controversial, but still, you know, they know that that first month of the game, that launch period for this game is going to be so pivotal. The most pivotal maybe in Call of Duty history because there's going to be that expected dip when GTA 6 launches. Even though it's just single player, players will go through, probably beat the single player, and then a lot of them will probably return to the other games that they were playing, many of which could be back to Call of Duty. But when you have launch so close to it, you have your season 1 update and the Warzone integration so close to it, you have to have the hype ready for your game so that on day one, people are excited and ready to be there. They're confident in the game enough to buy it and play it on day one. And so I think a lot of this tone as well, a lot of this shift in their communication is trying to win over those points with the community and say, hey, it's different this year. And stuff like this is definitely very, very different. We straight up have a dev studio for Call of Duty admitting that their previous game, yeah, the community was right. It was not great. We absolutely screwed up that. That was a big mistake. So it's really cool to see this. Also very funny and also very fun all at the same time here. If you're a fan of MW2, you're going back to it. Even if you don't love the movements, you can enjoy some double XP and maybe have some more activity across the game there with this little resurgence that's going on for it right now. But that being said, bit of a fun, bit of an interesting one today. Certainly a video I wasn't expecting to make, but always fun too nonetheless. That is going to wrap things up. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with all things going on in Call of Duty. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.